Well, I think that July 1st is still a ways away, and there are ongoing conversations.
If state lawmakers can't come to an agreement over the budget by July 1st, the state government could be shut down.
State Representative Sam Greco joining the Friday Free for All, voicing his optimism about a resolution.
We're having a worthwhile discussion about the best way to spend taxpayer dollars and the best way to bring in taxpayer dollars to make sure that we're not bringing in more than we need to be able to do the jobs that we need to do effectively. So is this different than the last few years? Yes. Is it unprecedented in history? No, it's not. And I am confident that we're going to land the plane, but it's going to take just a little bit more time and discussion.
Greco says lawmakers remain divided over lowering the state sales tax.
There have been proposals, and the House Appropriations Chairman has said that the House is open to a budget that doesn't include a recurring sales tax reduction, but then we would want to see the funds that we would otherwise return to the taxpayer be diverted into the rainy day fund rather than just be spent to spend it. So those are the conversations ongoing.
Greco and his colleagues have been told not to expect to be called back to Tallahassee until after June 2nd.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, May 27th. Palm Coast City Council will hold its regularly scheduled workshop meeting this morning.
Starting off with some important business in the form of presentations. Brittany Kershaw, Director of Communications and Marketing for the City of Palm Coast.
The City Council is going to hear presentations on making adjustments to 3 types of impact fees. Those would be the transportation impact fee, the fire and rescue impact fee, and the parks and recreation impact fee.
Then the discussion will turn toward an economic report.
They'll hear an economic development update from our economic development manager. He will discuss an overview on assessments and recent and upcoming initiatives that include incentives, recent lead requirements, Track 17, and next steps.
A report from the fire chief will be next on the full agenda.
The fire chief will provide an overview of the fire department to assist City Council during the upcoming budget preparations. This will include operational effectiveness, 3 pillars of success for fire service provisions, and future opportunities.
And there will be an update on the strategic action plan for the City of Palm Coast from the acting city manager.
The final item on the agenda is a presentation of the City Council's strategic action plan priorities for fiscal year 2026. The city manager will go over those priorities with City Council in order for them to adopt them at a following meeting.
You can watch the meeting live on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel or the WNZF Facebook page beginning at 9 a.m. today. For Flagler's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. In other news, in addition to City Council talking about possible impact fee amendments at today's council meeting, the proposed changes are also being addressed during a public workshop on Friday. It's happening at 10 a.m. at the Palm Coast Community Center. The workshop will focus on potential amendments to the city's transportation, fire, and parks impact fees. The City of Palm Coast is inviting residents, business owners, and stakeholders to attend that public workshop. Friday's workshop will give the community an opportunity to learn more about the current impact fee structure, understand the proposed changes, and provide input directly to city staff. Meanwhile, Matanzas High School has been nationally recognized as a promising practices professional learning community at work by Solution Tree. The school was honored for boosting student achievement, especially in special education and ELL programs, through teamwork and data-driven teaching. Principal Kristen Bozeman says the recognition highlights the dedication of staff to student success, and Superintendent LaShaka Moore praised the school's progress, calling it a reflection of the district's commitment to learning at high levels.
The python problem is so big that we can't do it alone.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission is calling on Floridians to help rid the state of invasive pythons.
FWC's Interagency Python Management Coordinator Zachary Chejanovsky says registration is now open for the 2025 Python Challenge.
People are allowed to go hunt pythons in all of the competition locations. Participants will patrol the levees when they find a python, so it is illegal to live transport pythons. So when you catch one, you have to be ready to humanely kill it.
Chejanovsky says it may be a competition, but the goal is to remove pythons.
Once they've humanely killed their python, they will then bring it to one of our check stations. And then at the end of the Python Challenge, we count up everything. There are prizes for the most number of pythons caught. There is prizes for the longest python caught.
And if you're not brave enough to kill a python yourself,
they're very hard to find. So whenever someone finds them, one, they have to know how to identify them. But once we get that, someone can call in and then we can dispatch someone to that report.
the Florida Python Challenge runs July 11th through the 20th. For more information, go to flpythonchallenge.org. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
The WNZF Sports Network wrapped up the school year at the Ship Friday when Matanzas football hosted Pine Ridge. A few last-minute scratches forced the Pirates to rearrange lineups and scrap the game plan. Receiver Jordan Schendorf took over behind center. It was a defensive struggle early.
5:11 to go in the first half. No score. Pirates have a 4th and goal from the 11-yard line. Schendorf has 4 wide receivers, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. That's Connor in the backfield with him. Takes the low snap, looking right, throws right. Touchdown, Pirates! Larawan!
Schendorf finished 8 of 13 with 71 yards passing. Larawan had 3 catches for 44 yards. The Pirates would take that 7-0 lead into the fourth quarter when both teams started to mix in reserves. Pine Ridge scored to tie the game with 11 minutes left. Receiver Andrew Bass shifted to running back for the Pirates, and they were on the move.
Hardy hands it off to Bass. Now he cuts out to the outside. He's got some room out there, and he's going to take it all the way to the house for a Pirate touchdown. Andrew Bass gives the Pirates a late 13-7 lead.
Bass had 73 yards on just 5 carries. Trailing 14-7, the ensuing Panther drive came down to the 14th and final play.
And Silva is going to roll to his left, and he rolls right into Connor for the sack. And he lost the football. The Pirates recover it, and the game is over. Wiley Connor with a couple of huge defensive plays to secure the victory for the Pirates.
Connor started at running back, but had 2 sacks at linebacker.
It felt amazing. I've been wanting to do it. I mean, I started out at Matanzas High School, playing linebacker, but they finally gave me a chance out here tonight.
Pirate coach Matt Forrest.
Saw a team that got dealt a bad hand, and I saw them overcome and play their tails off.
Pirates win 14-7. That game can be seen on the Flagler Radio YouTube channel. FPC2 dealt with an unavailable quarterback, plus some late lineup changes of their own in their game against Bishop Moore. The Hornets stung the Bulldogs 70-14. Matanzas and FPC go head-to-head at the Ship to start the season August 22nd in the Potato Bowl right here on WNZF. This is your home for local sports with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the WNZF Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.